Welcome back to the channel. Today we have guests. So you guys should just introduce yourself. Starting from
Nothing from you. You're always first.
Okay, hey guys, I'm Precious. No, John, I'm John. Yes.
John?
Yeah, John. Yes,
John.
my name is John.
This
John.
is not, no, you
Yes.
can say your real name. You're not going to embarrass yourself.
Okay, it depends on the question though, but okay, my name is Precious. Yeah,
If
Precious.
things go right, his name is Precious.
Yes.
If things
Go wrong, his name is John.
Hopefully, yes. Okay.
Okay, and
Good day, everyone. My name is Victor.
Would you hear that?
Okay, good day, everyone. My name is Victor.
Hi everybody. My name is Nifemi.
thank you. Like you need.
Okay, hi guys, my name is Nifemi.
Hi guys, my name is Marvelous.
And of
Can you
course,
copy my style?
you know my name. Yes.
Nifemi.
My name is Tammy, and yeah, let's get into it. So there is let me give you guys background. So like, I'll just make an example. So let's say like
Focus.
So let's say Nifemi and
Use Victor so that I'll tap into the blessing. Is it a good
okay, let's say that Nifemi and Victor are like brother and sister. Right?
Ah, no, cancel. Use Jovi.
Let's say Nifemi and
Jovi.
Jovi are siblings, yeah.
Okay.
And then he wants to marry Marvelous. And Marvelous is like, calm down. And Marvelous is like, she treats him very bad. Like she yells at him. Like this is off Joro though. Like she makes her brother wash his plate, sweep the floor. She has his ATM card, and she made Indomie. This guy cannot.
Oh, I watched this. She made frozen Indomie. Oh, I read that thing. She made Indomie
And then
put it in freezer.
I want it
So
from
it's
it,
frozen.
and then she'll bring it out and be
To
taking.
be and
So now
microwave.
this girl is not like she tell her brother like because they are going to do introduction in like 4 days or something. So she tell her brother to be like, yo, this is not white material. This guy is not gonna
Please,
work out.
if you love
Like-
your brother, you love your family,
Can
you
I
love
finish?
your last name,
Can I finish?
tell him.
And then so I'm gonna ask from a boy and girl. Like I want a boy to tell me like if you were the brother of the person and if you're the girl like would sister of the person, would you tell like, your brother and be like, yo bro, like cut it off? Like
You know, sometimes guys are blinded. So even if I tell him, he might say it's bad belly that is worrying
But wait,
me,
you might
that
not
kind of
you might not
thing.
know the secrets behind their relationship.
Or he might even know and then he say, love is blind, she will learn later. I will kill you. I will kill you. No, but I want you to tell him if I have a brother and he wants to marry such person.
and she was very like they said her brother that was under construction and they were supposed to like she didn't allow them to sleep in their house. She put them in hotel and she was very nasty to them. And, like the brother put them in hotel and she was very nasty to them, nasty to the parents, that kind of thing. So
I will poison the girl, she will die. Yeah, dead.
please,
Like
Victor,
dead
give
meat.
us you guys the boys this girl's one is going too far.
Like dead meat.
Boys, please give us your intake.
So what do you have to say about this?
Well, my main concern with a situation like that is the female in that situation is demonstrating a clear lack of emotional intelligence. With the way you say she was maltreating her significant other's family. One thing I have been fortunate enough to learn from my mom, she would tell me this all the time that regardless of all the property and all the wealth you amass in life, nothing would be as significant to you as your family, because if you lose your money today, you lose your property, you lose everything. Your friends are not obligated to help you, but your family would help you out with that. And she always imprints on me that make sure you keep your family close. And it's the same with your in-laws. My mom has a fantastic relationship with my father's parents and his siblings and all the extended family. And in the events that my parents were to argue, my mom can always go to my grandpa and be like, Daddy, look at what your son is doing. Instruct him to do so. But in the case of this unfortunate female, I mean,
Unfortunate.
what she's doing is she's burning the bridges and she's dancing in the ashes. But
You are burning the bridges and you are dancing in the ashes.
and But it appears to me that her demonstrated lack of emotional intelligence is not allowing her to see.
Shots fired.
It's not allowing her to see that her behavior is counterproductive. It's not going to lead to anything.
But the guy is blind. Like the guy still wants to marry her.
Many times, yeah. Another point I would like to allude to, like you said, many times, many men have no idea what is good for them. Myself included. Sometimes I do not know what is good for me.
So in your case, would you allow someone else to come and tell you what is good for you? Like if another person was looking from the outside and I'm like, Victor, like this is not good.
Well,
what would be your reaction?
It's only a foolish man that disregards the advice of people he considers to be wise. Like you're an engineer, for example, yeah?
Yeah.
If I am constructing a bridge and you as an engineer come to me and tell me that your bridge is faulty, and many other engineers come to me and point out that your bridge is faulty, then it'd be foolish of me to discount that advice. So if at the same time people who have my best interests at heart come to me and say there is something fundamentally faulty with your relationship, then I would have to take a look at it and assess it. And as much as in cases like this, I'd like to refrain from judgment because I am not privy to the internal discussions or the inner workings of their relationship. But from the point of an outside observer, it looks to me like something that is doomed to a very quick and very irreparable failure. Because if there is friction like that, and while it is not the specific role of a man or a woman to do the cooking, the cleaning, and whatnot, but there should be, at the very basic level, in my opinion, as a man, you should be able to take care of your wife and vice versa. So, like for example, I can cook a lot of food because I don't.
I think
Are you hosting any Christmas party?
I think you still meet your love, so let's move on.
Christmas.
Likewise, I would expect that my wife will be able to cook. But in this situation where there is just a clear lack of what Nigerians will say common sense. It is more than.
I only say common sense is not common.
It is a lack of common sense. It is a clear lack of. Well, you know, what? Yeah, you see, the thing is,
it's true. It can be juju.
For someone like that, it's very important to be of value, as you have described that woman. If maybe she's very beautiful, but unfortunately, people don't stay young and beautiful forever. So if it was her beauty that she was using, okay, well maybe you're the exception. Yeah. If it was
black no crack.
If it was her beauty that she was using to blind the eyes of this unfortunate gentleman and to keep him eternally stagnated in a position where he is not moving forward.
This English is eating me on another level.
Calm down now.
If it was her beauty that she was using, what if she ceases to be beautiful? Then her value to the man starts to tend to zero.
But like, should beauty be
why he's there? Or maybe he's there because she is wealthy. If she stops being wealthy, her value to the man starts to tend to zero. So, what is there is this is someone who appears to me not to have made any investments in their person, and while being beautiful, being rich, all that is well and good. I would like to be beautiful and rich as well. It is most important to make investments in your own person, so that should any of the superficial qualities disappear one day, people will still want to be with you by virtue of who you are and not the external characteristics that accompany you. And she, in my opinion, appears to have disregarded any investment in her personality, and that is very unfortunate both for her and for the unfortunate gentleman. That is there.
So should you now, as the brother, tell your brother?
I will. No, my brother dare not do something foolish like that. He dare not.
Oh my God.
He dare not. So no, Evans cannot be. Not a party to foolishness.
Wait, you have a brother?
Yeah, yes,
Is
he's,
it-
he's not your age. Calm
I've
down.
got 2 younger brothers.
His younger brother is not your age.
I'm young now. What are you saying?
You want to be
He's
sugar
how
mommy.
old?
Evans is he's 15 or 16.
15, you want to marry
You
him.
can manage.
Somebody.
Are you okay? It's not okay, please.
But yeah, I can't be a party to foolishness. I cannot sit down watch my brother engaging in foolish behavior and cross my legs and encourage him to participate in foolishness.
Can I ask a question? What if your brother tells you, or what if you tell your brother, let's put it that way, and then he just goes all out and probably says you're jealous of him, that kind of thing?
But at least you said your own.
Yeah, but like as his brother, you should do everything you can to make sure he doesn't marry that person, right?
And then I would just sabotage the wedding day. If they say who is against them, I would stand up in church and be against it. They can't continue after that.
To the glory of God the Father,
My brother would not do that.
my mother and my father have instilled in us from a very young
I
age
become parent.
the importance of wisdom. And I cannot imagine that I would sit my brother down, the second born of Mr. Babajide, that I was sitting
Yeah.
down
Hey,
and
Evans. And then they will not tell you.
and I'll be like, what you're doing is not wise, and he will say I'm jealous. No.
It's you now.
No. Me, no. You can no.
You can think about
You
it.
tell Evans why.
Like no. In fact,
No.
yeah, it won't even get to that stage. The mother I have will not allow such a thing to happen. No. What kind of nonsense is that?
Nonsense.
Nonsense and nonsense.
I'm rant
It's like
rubbish.
that.
I'm like I am a Steve. Retebuso de. Like a Pula lasma. Shake pula.
How can we sit idly and allow the manifestation of foolishness to take place? No, like just no. I mean, I'm all for the empowerment for women to be empowered and to do what they want. But no, that is descending into a banal level of foolishness. That's
I believe like
how do you see that?
so I see like the man doesn't know his worth. Or
But
yeah,
it could be.
he doesn't know his worth. So
It could be.
like I believe that for any type of person that I don't I have a brother. If a younger
Is your
brother
brother younger or older?
younger, but
Oh, younger.
Yes,
Oh,
that
younger.
brother.
but
Yes,
no, I
yes.
have like I grew up with like 5
Why you not trying to
sisters,
find
no,
a
4
man?
sisters.
Yes, Jovi.
so like if a situation like that happened with my brother, this girl was telling him like what to do, what time to be there, like indirectly like giving him guidelines, so he doesn't like hang out. Let him say I'm hanging out. Normally we hang out like together with us and our friends, but she would like time him. He should come here.
Yeah.
Call him up. He should be there.
Ah,
I'll be like, yo, bro, where you going? This guy is calling me. I'll be like, we're doing shit here. So, and I reached a point whereby, okay, I'm not seeing my brother no more. Okay, I was not, and I sat him down. I was like, yo, bro, this guy is controlling me. Then, okay, I was not like, okay, I'm not like, okay, let me prove you wrong. That let me prove you right. Let me prove myself right. That this girl doesn't actually give a shit about you, because like right now, no girl. I don't believe like any girl actually cares for a guy too much. Yeah, I don't believe like a girl. No, if let me say in a no wait. Okay, let me rephrase that. A girl no in a relationship whereby wait.
A brief nugget.
Okay, wait.
When
In a
you-
relationship whereby a guy cares too much, the feelings cannot be mashed up.
But someone always cares too much. There's
Yeah,
never one
okay,
person
yeah,
that
there's,
cares
but
too
like
much.
but from in his experience, he cares too much. In which the girl didn't actually replicate, yeah, the feeling. You understand?
Yeah.
So like, and I proved him wrong. Okay, and I went for the girl, and actually the girl was like, okay, but yeah, I'm not like dating the guy, but okay, I just like to prove to prove to him that the girl isn't worth it.
Yeah.
Okay, I went for the girl. Okay, positive effect. So the girl was not. And I told my brother, yo, bro, this girl ain't shit. This girl ain't shit. this girl ain't shit. So, but like he learned from it. I was like, yo, bro, this girl is not worth it. That basically she's just using you to get like she just needs somebody to. She just needs the attention. And you're giving it way too much to her, and it will affect you. So he learned from it. He gained sense, and I was happy he gained sense. Nice, man.
A line that sits very true with me. People usually accept the love they feel they deserve. You see?
Yeah, that's true actually. Because you allow someone to treat you anyhow because you feel like you're anyhow. Like if you know your worth. Like no guy can walk in and be like, Papa, be there at 3. Are you okay?
And I will be there.
And I'll be if you confirm that I'll be sitting down there. Wait for you, I'll be running to be. Are you mad?
Yeah, that's actually true.
Are you mad?
Are you
Like,
mad?
that's
You know, like when you
Are
actually
you
see
mad?
something not going
Are
wrong,
you
you
mad?
actually feel sad. Just like, yo, bro, what's happening right now? I'm not happy with it. But you don't want to feel like you're controlling the person, like into putting your own opinion over his. But you're just like trying to guide the person so that I can see what you're saying.
Yes.
Because like basically everybody have a different perspective. I'm looking at an apple. This guy saying he's looking at looking at a pineapple. So everybody has a different perspective. So I'm just like trying to see. I just want him to see the girl the way I'm seeing the girl, so that he will not like end up being oh shit. Because like the hardest thing for one to actually control is one's emotions. Yeah, so everybody actually falls victim to that. So like that's what I'm just like trying to point out. I'm just like tell my brother straight up. If he doesn't listen, okay, I'll find a different means in order for him to get sense. But I know that I can't let my friend, I can't let my brother.
I can't let my enemy
be in that kind of situation.
I would like to raise a question. Something like this makes me think of the conventional power dynamics in a stereotypical African relationship. Let's us, like, for example, I appreciate that I grew up in the environment I grew up in was rather different. In that my father was not an overbearing man. He allowed my mother's a lot of autonomy with relation to something, and my mother was a very wise woman. She never overstretched her autonomy. When my dad says, this is what I want us to do, she would usually comply. But I want to raise the question as to the power dynamics in what is that? Because that is what I have, that is the way I see it.
Like, are you saying like someone has more power in their relationship?
Should it be that way?
I don't think so. Like,
Because the way I see it, I see if two people are in a relationship, it's not subordinate and superior. They should be co-equal actors who are moving towards a specific goal that the both of them want to achieve. But the situation you have described, it appears to me that there is a superior and the other person is subordinate. And while it has caught a lot of attention, it is a very interesting story because the generic power roles are reversed in the sense that it is the woman who appears to be the controlling piece of shit. But when the reason I'm raising this question is there are many men who are doing exactly what this woman is doing, and nobody pays any attention to it because it has been so normalized that is the standard that is accepted. And I want to know, is that proper? Is that right? Because I didn't grow up in that kind of environment.
Okay. Like I
don't know what it is.
I would like you to talk on it.
Yeah.
Me, I didn't grow up in that kind of environment. Like my dad and my mom were like equal. Like they're like, we want to do this, they work together. So, but what I've noticed from other people is that depending on how you grew up and what you've like taken as a normalized way of life, like if you're a person that grew up in an environment where your dad is so like it's on your mom, then as a guy you might grow up to like emulate that kind of this thing. And I feel like sometimes some people are just ignorant. Some people need to learn like to be able to work as partner. I don't think it's okay for a guy to be like, or anybody in a relationship to be like the power authoritative person, and the other person should be like just slave. I feel like for me, I see relationship as a partnership. You're working together to reach a particular goal. Be it like you wanna get married, or be it like you just want to start a family and you guys want this and that. So like definitely there's always gonna be one person with more power. I'm not gonna deny that. As much as he wants to be a partner, like listen, one person in the relationship always has, but like you have to be able to balance that power. Like you can't use that to oppress the other person every single time. So me, I feel like it's not normal for in a relationship for the guy or for the girl, one person to be just the person that like be here 2 a.m. be here this thing. You do that, I will slap you. Sit down. Don't eat. No, it's not okay. Like if you're in that kind of relationship, please run away. That person's not for you. They have not ordained that person for your life. Just run. You deserve better, because nobody, whether you're my enemy, no matter where you come from, you don't deserve that kind of relationship. A relationship should be partnership. It's a relationship. They didn't say it's a one person ship. It's a ship for a reason, because two people are, one person needs to drive it and then the other person can be sitting down, but it's not one person, it's a ship. So therefore, please
What if I want to go on the ship and float on my
float on your own. It's not a ship, then you'll be called a boat at that point. So therefore, I feel like in a ship, definitely the moment there's a ship, there's more than one person, because you need more than one person to work a ship. You need to do you need to be able to do the engine, to do the drive, to do the cleaning. There's more than one person. So therefore, it has to be a partnership. Like you have to work together to reach the goal that you guys want to. But if one person is throwing you on the water, and then the person is not, auntie, please move on. It's not that deep.
So how then do we address what appears to me to be a faulty mindset that has been ingrained into the minds of many people? How do we? Because I've heard people, I've seen, these are people who I know I relate to very well, and I see how they talk to their girlfriends and whatnot. And it's strange to me because my father would not speak to my mom like this, and like they were like, "Can I go to this party?" Like, no, or just be denying them of things. And what is the way forward? I mean, because I personally would like to have daughters. Yeah, I've always wanted to have like 2 daughters for some reason, and I don't want.
Others times 2.
I don't want. Yeah.
He wants 2 times 2.
I don't want to have a world, or to live in a world where my daughters will be meeting men that are controlling, or that are growing up in environments where the mother is being subordinate, unnecessarily subordinate, or overtly subordinate, and because I am going to raise my daughters like the princesses they are, and if they encounter such a man that...
You guys are lucky. Future Victor's daughter. Y'all are lucky. Let me give you Victoria. What's your luck?
Victoria and Victorious.
And Victorious. You guys are very lucky, because your daddy and Victor cares so much about y'all.
And because I don't want for my daughters to encounter such a man, and obviously they would have high esteem about themselves, and then a man be like, who are you, and that kind of thing. Yeah. And especially what I do not want is, I don't want a situation where any child of mine, male or female, will be experiencing or dishing out abuse, be it physical, verbal, or emotional. I can never get over the fact that there are men in this world who feel there is a need to hit their wives or their... It offends me. It offends me to the core. It really does. It grinds my gears when I hear or see a man hitting his wife, or it just offends me.
No, sorry.
Okay,
You know the way
okay, I was gonna say one person should talk and then.
No, I'm not going to round up.
I know, round up.
Okay. You know, like the way you grew up in this environment where they don't do this to their wives, everybody is working together to achieve that one goal. People that grew up in that environment where they hit their wives, it's normal to them. So if you go and you tell them this, it's like you're coming from a strange land. The way it's like to you, people that hit their wives, it's like, why do they do this? So to them it's like, why won't you hit your wife? So I feel like it's normal to them. So until like they're educated to see that this is not right, this is not what you're supposed to do, a woman and a man should both be on the same page in a relationship, it's going to be absurd to them. Like, I can hit my wife when I want to.
Okay, just to
But dear husband,
we'll do this part 2 of it, but just to round up this part because I feel like a lot of people are going on. My suggestion to that question, or my answer to that question is, first of all, I believe that education is important. Like, as young people, like, no matter what, like, I don't see wherever environment you grow up as an excuse, because you're going out into the world and you should see the examples that are laid out in the world. Like, you can't tell me because your mom eats your dad every single day. Have you not seen any other type of relationship?
there's some people
Have
that
you not,
don't
like,
go to school, right? There's some
that's what I'm
people-
saying, education. There has to be education. Like, I feel like people need to be educated about this. Like, they need to be educated about, like, kind of how a normal lifestyle should be. Like, not eating your person every single time. And I also believe that, like, your self-worth, just, it goes back to what you're saying. Because if you feel like you're not worthy enough and it's okay for this person to be beating you in a relationship, then you're gonna sit down there and you'll be collecting punches.
And you as the person
And
that is
listen.
hitting someone, you have to know that
Like, uncle, it's not okay. So,
it's
like,
alright.
I pray your daughters are gonna end up with princes that appreciate them as much as you do. But I feel like, as young people that we are, I mean, I feel like this world we're like very wise and like we are both wise. So you should. It's true, because for me it's like, as much as you say you don't go to school, people, you have access to the internet. You have access to like certain things
There's
that can
good
help you.
informal
And
education.
exactly. So like I feel like there is no excuse for ignorance anymore. Like, you can't tell me you're ignorant about a situation. There is no excuse for it. So, but I believe that we really need to educate ourselves as a generation about what a normal lifestyle should be. How you're supposed to treat each other. Not even just girlfriend and boyfriend. There's some boys that just beat each other just based on like it's not normal. Like, the person look like animal. You're just sitting and you're just beating the person every single day. Like, it's not normal. Like, we're not animals. I don't know why some people have to behave like animals. So my conclusion for today is that please educate yourself. Listen to what these fine young men and women have talked about, and please, you deserve better. So if you're in a relationship that they are
Know
beating you
yourself
and they are beating you every single day, they will beat you, please go and get help. It's not normal. It's not okay. You deserve better.
Yeah,
Thank
know
you.
that you deserve better.
Okay, we are done. Thank you. So please do
Don't
like,
forget
share,
to subscribe to my YouTube channel,
Yes,
_MI.
Yeah.
and yeah. I hope you like our video. Please do
Comment, like,
share, and if you want to see more of this, let us
Put it
know.
down below in the comment section below.
Thank
Let me
you,
know.
and
Hey,
once
this is
again-
not my real face, so.
And once again, this is
Precious.
Oh, so yeah, you have your real name.
Marvelous.
Nifemi.
And-
No, this is not Nifemi. This is Nifewa. Nifemi is on my YouTube channel.
Please,
This is
and
not
you
my
know
real
me.
face,
So
so.
until next time, thank you.
Arrivederci.